Tarot of Revelation.
I went over the hanged man in my last video. He was found out to be a saint, one of God's 144,000 sons. We found out that the reason he was hung on a tree was because of the dragon in Revelation 12. He persecutes the woman clothed with the sun and moon under her feet. The dragon makes war with her seed. He is after the saints, the elect, the very elect. But now we move on to the death card, which is the next number up, number 13. It corresponds in this system with the Hebrew letter Nun, meaning fish. Remember, the last card, the hanged man, was the letter Mem, meaning water. Now we are on the letter Nun, meaning fish. Interesting how Nun the fish lives in Mem the water. So many people who don't understand tarot see the death card and get scared. So most all tarot readers calm them and assure them that it isn't a bad card, that it only means an ending and a new beginning. Yes, that sounds about right. But would you like to know a deeper meaning? A meaning full of prophecy? Stick with me if you do, because I am sharing this water with you for free. The death card is not to be scared of. Just like the prophecy of the end times, you should not be scared of either. Stay innocent like a dove, because you are all doves, but be wise like serpents. Keep them eyes open and not wide shut. Revelation 13 begins with, I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Upon his heads, the name of blasphemy. To start, we are going to just stick to the symbols. If we imagine as we look into this card that we are standing on its sand of the sea, we see this beast come out of the water, lying down as if he were dead, but this beast is only wounded in his head. The crown next to the horse's foot is a crown this beast who was wounded will come back and be crowned with authority from the dragon. The skeleton man riding on the horse represents the dragon. Look at the eye of the horse. He has the power of death. And if you look really extra closely, you see peeking out behind the horse a fox. The sly, cunning, deceiving fox. When the fox symbolism comes up, it could mean tricking people, being lied to, or a villain. Jesus called Herod a fox. In the Song of Solomon, the Shulamite girl, who is the bride of Christ, talks about the foxes are destroying the vineyards. She is the keeper of the vineyards. While he is gone, Christ. The saints are the keepers of the vineyards, and the foxes need to be dealt with. Back to the red eye on the horse. Do you notice the Pope praying to the horse? Yeah, crazy. His face is red like the evil horse eye. I'm going to show you something even more crazy. Look between the Pope's hands and the horse. It's a black spot. It has a small white dot for an eye. Look closely. That is a pig, the silhouette of a pig. No doubt, we all know just how unclean the pig is. The pig in Egypt associated with Set, the god of chaos, lord of the red desert. Set had a role where he accompanied Ra on his solar boat to repel Apep, the serpent of chaos, the balance to Horus, lord of the black soil land. Also, Jesus cast a demon legion possessing a swineherder into 2,000 of the swineherder's pigs. And then I think they went over the cliff. The pig is unclean, Matthew 7:6. I think that was, don't throw your pearls to swine. Matthew 8:31 is legion. Pig equals ferocious, derogatory, tenacious. Big abundance, wealth, strength, hunt, catch, greed, materialism, and determination. Before I get to the pig again, I want to say if you look at the little boy, he has that musical instrument, and that I think corresponds with Daniel, with the Nebuchadnezzar, where they played all of the instruments, and every time it was decreed where they would have to play, when all of the instruments played, you had to fall down and worship the image, the golden image. And that plays into the end times when they have to worship, when they worship the beast and have the mark on them. Back to that pig is the fraud pious pope, who's representative of the second beast, the one who came out of the earth. He caused the earth and them that dwell on the earth to worship the first beast, the beast that had came out of the water. This pig, unclean beast, has the children at his side, both falling down and worshiping the idol, the horse. Their faces both red like the eye of the evil horse. They have the mark of the beast. They have accepted it and believe in the false prophet who is controlled by the dragon. That dragon will give that king, the first beast, his authority and a crown. Revelation 13. Look closely at the water. Do you see the boat riding past all that stuff safe and sound? Yes, I see the people in that boat, far away from all that's happening in the front of the card. A boat has a very interesting meaning in early Christianity. The boat, along with the fish or an anchor. It is some of the oldest Christian symbolism. It is a symbol of safety for Christians swimming in a sea of evil, materialism, and persecution. It is a symbol of the church, the true church, not the one the Pope and the children are worshiping. Jesus' followers were fishers of men. They are the real saints. The fishers of men looking for people to get on that boat for safety. I can tell you a whole bunch of stories that are biblical about boats and salvation, so I'm going to move on. Let's now look at the background of the card where you see the two towers standing like two witnesses with the Sun of Righteousness arising with wings of healing. The boat is headed in that direction. They have a ways to get there. The tribulation is yet to come, but that's where life everlasting is. The other people in the card are not paying attention to the truth, but are caught up in the false systems of the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet. That boat is carrying the souls of the elect.